going on, guys? It took me a little while. I had to work on the camera. I had to do some technical shit. Actually, I just took the battery out and put it back in and it worked. I don't know. Anyway, I did a video yesterday, and I've seen, for a long time, people have said they've been over the drama. The drama's gone too far, which I agree, it has went too far. When you get people taking down channels and you get people making up videos about people, trying to make it look like they're doing something they're not doing, it's when it goes too far. I mean, hell, we've all been like Thunder, he was like called a scam artist. I've been called a drug addict and a thief. Flex has been called all kinds of shit. And you got to think, that's came from one side of things. See, all the people who said, the drama's gone too far, they want the drama to end. Think about it as if you were the person that the shit was being said about, or just if someone just kept every friggin' day, they just sat on panels and talked about you and said stupid shit. I even heard now, somebody had told me, it was Kevin. Kevin told me that Serb said that I made up the like a boat wreck thing. I never said that. Dude, you said you were lost at sea. Dog did, and you came back and confirmed it all. No one ever said you were shipwrecked. Dude, I would never start a story. I know goddamn well you wouldn't, none of that. You wasn't even on a fucking boat. If you wasn't out lost at sea for 8 fucking days. But again, to all the people that says that, they want the drama, over, they're tired of the drama. If you would just call out, if somebody's doing something and, you see what they're doing, just imagine if they were doing that to you. Like, just imagine, like Roy. Roy has talked, for years saying he's not about the drama. He doesn't like the drama. He's tired of the drama, but that's all he does. And it's on his channel. That's all it is. And, you can say, like, well, you look at all your videos. Yeah, but I admit it. I'll admit. Fuck yeah, I respond to everything. And sometimes, I even create a little, I guess. But, light drama. But the shit like they do, again, look at the two sides. Have you ever seen anybody on this side of things ever make up videos about people to make it, try to ruin their life, especially when that same type of video had dire consequences on their life at, one time? Like I said, I don't think Torp, when he woke up that day and seen that video, he didn't think like, oh, this is just fun drama, But the sad part is, nobody on that side called it out. When Roy would let Reese up on his panel, none of you all said, hey, did you see what Reese did? He was sharing that video of Torp. And I don't know why y'all don't tell Reese too. It's like, Reese really thinks because he doesn't make a video, he just shares it. He really thinks that takes all the responsibility and anything off of him. He done the same thing to Tammy. His big excuse was he didn't know he didn't know what was in the video. He had no idea. But then when he found out, he apologized and he took it down. Then immediately when he gets mad or goes at him again, he puts that same video, shares it about Tammy, makes all kinds of little pictures. He's, like I said, that's just crazy shit right there. And if people would call him out when he does that type of shit, the drama would end because people wouldn't do that. Really think how it all started. It all started because of Cherry cussing people out, running people off. People kind of stood up for people. Then at the time it was, all fine. But then when Cherry, think about all the shit he caused. Look at all the shit Hector did, like telling lies about. We have never said no lies about them. When I tell you Serb the Coast Guard was never looking for Serb, that's a fact. Any of you all that still believe that are fucking idiots. Flat out. All you got to do is look for yourself. You ain't got to take my word or his. Just look for yourself. But like with Serb, going around with 2 channels saying he's different people. He's a triplet now. He's got a last name with 5 high. God, the guy's fucking psycho. Hey, Serb, how's that working out on that sponsorship from Walmart and Chewy? You hear anything about that? Because see, shit like that, Serb, I tell you how that's dangerous. If you go to someone's channel and you tell them that you're going to, you got contacts at Chewy, you got fucking, people at Walmart, the higher-ups, and you can get them sponsored, to get, help them take care of the stuff. Now, what happens, Serb, is if somebody sees that, right? Say somebody was going to donate that, they see the link, you know, to donate, but then they happen to see your chat and they see like, oh, this guy's got, you know, contacts at Chewy. He knows people at Walmart. Oh, he's going to, oh shit, this guy's good. So if they did have a little bit of money they were going to donate, now they wouldn't do it. They would probably donate it to somebody else because they think this guy is fully taken care of. That's how Serb's lives affect shit. Not just the part of where, you know, Flex got attacked. Y'all seen that? I mean, literally, they were cussing out Flex the next day. You know, Hector came on acting like it was the worst thing that ever happened, what Flex did. Then a few minutes after that, he's out there goddamn dancing around his fucking car doing the Macarena or some shit. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't even see how, like, Hector and Cherry and all of them did not call out Serb for that. They took such a stand, especially Eric. Imagine Eric sitting there saying, like, oh, yeah, I met Serb. I met Dog. Now the story changes that Dog was across the park. But it doesn't matter. We know Dog and Serb's the same motherfucking person. We know he was never lost his seat. And if people would just call him out on that shit, that drama would stop. The thing about Roy, just if Roy does drama and you hear him start talking shit about somebody, tell him, say, no, Roy, stop. You don't like the drama. You don't like that. Because when he go, you know, you'll flag channels. You'll give people strikes. So if you stop him before he does it, if you just tell him, yeah, he'll probably block your ass, but he's going to block you anyway. He's kind of like, Roy is kind of like Eli in that regard. He blocks every fucking body. If you ain't been blocked by Roy, you ain't doing your YouTube career right. You gotta, that's like it's like initiation. If you ain't been blocked by Roy, you're not doing something right. Hey, speaking about Eli now, I know a lot of you are like, oh, fuck Eli. No, fuck you. Listen to me. If you go back about, hell, I'm going to say about a year, Eli did this interview with this chick named Dana. Not his ex-girlfriend Dana, this other chick. Now, this chick's fucking nuts. I mean, this chick is fucking, I mean, she outdoes Jen. This chick is crazier than Jen, and I know that's a leap, but I'm serious. And I stand behind that. This chick is nuts. She literally thinks she's got contacts at the CIA, the FBI, the NSA. But forget all that. If you can go back and find that interview from about a year ago that Eli done with, you know, remember how Eli is now. Eli's the one of them guys that, you know, he doesn't like any words or, you know, anything that can mess with his monetization, right? Well, he's doing that interview that day with her, and it was at night, and he was at home, you know. And so he's sitting there talking, and she comes up, and she starts telling her story. She starts out kind of like, you know, she was kidnapped or something, and this guy was pimping her out. And you can see Eli's face now. You know when Eli's like, oh my God, this fucking person's crazy. You know that fucking person's crazy. I mean, Eli looked surprised. She used the R word. She used several fucking words in there that Eli, I mean, she used the R word several times since this shit had happened to her. And the look on Eli, it was priceless. But anyway, I mean, that chick she's something else. So it's not just the gig community. It has, you know, liars. I guess there's like liars and people. See, with her, I really think it's got to be like a mental thing. With that Dana chick, it's got to be like a mental issue. Because there's no way you would sit and tell people that. Everybody calls you out and you just keep fucking doing it. You think you'd be embarrassed. Like, oh, fuck, you know, they know I'm lying, so I'll stop saying it. And some people says it's because she drinks. But even then, it's like the next morning when you wake up and you go back and watch yourself, you'd be like, ah, fuck this. I ain't, you know, you'd put like one of them like little DUI blow things on your damn computer so you couldn't get on there drunk or something, because it's crazy. But I mean, see, Serb's a little different. Serb, I mean, there's got to be mental issues there. There has to be. Nobody sits there and does the shit he does without, you know, because like I said, 99.999%, probably 100% knows he's full of shit. Because of course Serb knows he's full of shit, so that would be 100 if you include him. But you got people like Tracy and Jen. We know how they really think. I mean, I don't know how Tracy, I mean, there's no way she's that fucking stupid that she would really believe that the United States Coast Guard would lie for Serb. But, you know, the reason he keeps doing what he's doing is because when he does it, people will say, oh no, Serb's got right. He's a good dude. Serb's a fucking pathological, lying, shit-staring cocksucker. He's a weird little motherfucker. And now Tracy's, it's like Tracy's channel is like, I mean, no offense, Tracy, but it's a bunch of fucking weirdos, man. You guys got it covered. It's like you got the worst people on YouTube and just said, or the strangest, we'll say that. Hey, Tracy, you ought to get that Dana, get a hold of her. She would fit right in with your panel. Her and, oh my God, her and Serb, if they ever became like a fucking power, that'd be a power couple right there. CIA and black ops, all kinds of shit. God only knows what the shit they can come up with. They ought to like do a show weekly together, the Serb and Dana hour or something. Imagine the shit that could come out of that. God damn. My point of this video is, though, that everybody that says, like, you know, the drama's getting old, it's going too far, if you would just call people out when they do stupid shit, like when they say something like, oh, I don't like the drama, you know, I hate the drama, I don't want no drama, but then they talk drama their entire stream, if you would just point that out to them. I mean, we do it, we point it out, but see, that's because we're, you know, technically the other side, you know. But if people on their own side said, you know, again, you would get blocked, but he can't block everybody. He's got to unblock somebody. I mean, and the way he does it, he'll block you for a while, then he'll like unblock everybody, then I don't know. But if y'all would do that, and like with Serb, if you would just call out his bullshit when he starts lying and be like, dude, no one believes you. I mean, none of that shit. Nobody believes you. Stop saying it. You're just making yourself and us look like idiots. He would stop doing that. But as long as you allow people to do that, there's still going to be drama. Because I'm telling you, when a pathological liar calls you a liar, like when Serb says, like, oh, Jada's lying, he's doing this, and Tracy's up there saying Jada, or not even just Jada, it's like all of us, they tell half-truths, they spin shit to fit their narrative, and it's all bullshit. And again, she can't tell one thing we've ever fucking spun, there's no thing we ever exaggerated, none of that, but she just fucking says it. But again, if she'd said that, and somebody would just say, like, hey, what are they spun? I mean, that's all it would take. For every time she said that, people in the chat just be like, hey, what are they spinning? What are they, you know, making fit their narrative? She would, and don't let her just say, oh, this stuff, because that's all she could say. There is nothing. But again, if you all really want this drama to end, and you know, because people say it, like I said, you know, you can look at my comment yesterday, somebody left a comment saying it, but on Discord, a lot of people said it, like, yeah, you know, this shit's got, you know, too, you know, far. It's some of the people that actually goes to them other channels that's told me, you know, and they admit, they know why, you know, it's happening. But again, if you all want it to end, call out the bullshit. And all this win, think about it, 2025. I mean, you're always going to have fucking liars and lolcows on YouTube. I mean, I hope so, because that makes it fun. But it's when people do the shit like they do, then always try to act innocent. Like again, Roy. I mean, you can go on his channel go back for whenever. The dude's all about drama. He'll strike people, you know, for doing the same exact shit he does. Then the only thing Roy cares about is if Roy thinks he can get in trouble or get a strike, yeah, he'll do that. He's kind of like Eli in that regard. He's a lot. Like, he blocks everybody. He will do shit on other people's channel that he won't do on his. Same way with Eli. It's kind of, maybe they should do a fucking show together. Y'all could do like a double feature. You could have like Serb and Dana, that Dana chick, and you could have, you know, Eli and Roy. You could color like furry mics or something. Maybe you can send him some crayons, he can send you some furry mics. I don't know. But again, if y'all would just call out the bullshit, I'm telling you, I've said it a million times, but watch. I mean, hell, just do it. I mean, if I'm saying something about somebody, and you know I'm full of shit, or if I'm saying something about myself, and you know I'm full of shit, call me out. Just say, no, you're not. You're lying, whatever you're saying. Then if I'm telling the truth, I'll be like, you know, I could have proof of that, or just, you know, stand by what I said. But if everybody, you know, called me out, and I was lying, I'd be like, oh, fuck. Then I would stop, because it would get embarrassing. Now, Serb would probably just, I don't know what he would do. He'd probably, I mean, he ain't going to leave. He might just make another account. He's really good at making accounts. So, but again, you all act like Serb's a friend. He's this. He's not. You don't even know the motherfucker. You know nothing about him. None of you all know nothing about him. You know what little bits, you know, here and there, and everything else is a lie. So you guys don't even know him. Again, Eric's like, Serb's my friend. He wouldn't lie to me. Then he lied his ass off to Eric. Made Eric look like a fucking liar himself. And Serb doesn't even care about that. He doesn't care that, you know, he put Eric in a bad spot. He made it, you know, he puts Tracy in a bad, well, she puts herself in a bad spot. I mean, again, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go in here and shop for this one. Then I'm going to probably go home. So since y'all got a day off yesterday, everybody that don't call out the drama on, you know, the lies and bullshit, y'all can go fuck yourself. The rest of y'all have a good one. Happy last order day. Later.